Welcome back to my channel, guys. Conscious and aware. Come on. Now today's video is about stop depending on others. Stop depending on external factors and that for you to feel good, for you to progress. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. Now before we do that, make sure to smash that like button so the video can get out there to more people. Make sure to hit the red subscribe button and join the family. The channel's all about self-development, becoming the best version of yourself, and comment down below, let me know what you get from the video. Now stop depending on others, man. This is something that you have to get to that mindset where you're independent, self-sufficient, because if your source of happiness or your journey is dependent on other people, then you're always going to be in misery, you're always going to be lacking. Now what I mean by dependent on external factors and other people, like for example, if you're dependent on your friends so that to have a good time or to be happy or for them to do something for you, bro, you're going to be disappointed because at some stage they will not come through, because you know how people are already. Same with your parents, and if you're dependent on them to do something or show you something and that, some love or whatever and that, you're going to be disappointed. If you're waiting for your flipping favorite YouTuber to drop a video to make you laugh, or dependent on social media to find joy or meaning in life, you're going to be disappointed. That's what you call depending on external factors. You know what I'm saying? You need to get to a stage where you're good within yourself. You're good alone, just you by yourself, and that you're happy, content with who you are and your own mindset. Now, if your sense of meaning or belonging or whatever is coming from external factors, then you're always going to be disappointed. I'm telling you this, man. I'm telling you this because, like, end of the day, no one knows what's going to happen, the external factors. You don't know how your friends are going to behave, your parents, like what's going to happen with the government or any situation. You have no power or control over it. So if you're dependent on that situation to go your way, or dependent on a person to do something for you, then you're always gonna find yourself in misery, man. Because 9 out of 10, it's not gonna go your way. It's not gonna go your way, man. 100%. Especially when it comes down to people. People are not gonna behave the way you want them or expect them to behave. You understand? So that's the main message, man. I'm trying to get out to you guys because it's crucial. It's crucial because everything comes from within. Your whole life experience comes from within yourself and that. It's not about what conditions you're in or what situation you're in. It's about your mindset and how you deal with them situations. You know, a lot of people are fluctuating when, let's say for example, they've got like money around them, they feel happy, joyful. When the money's low, they feel sad and depressed. When they've got friends around them, you feel good and you feel happy. When there's no one around you, you feel sad and miserable. When things are going your way, yeah, everything's good. When things are not going your way, you're sad. So you have to understand, like I said already, life is constant ups and downs, lefts and rights. It's never going to go your way. That's why you have to build your character, build your mindset to the point where you're not affected by anything. Anything that happens to you, cool, you accept it. You accept it for what it is, because your sense of joy, peace, happiness comes from your own perspective, your own mind. Then you can, no matter what situation you're in, you're going to be good, because if the situation doesn't define you in that. But if you're defined by situations, defined by friends, defined by society or government, how to feel, then you're always going to be lacking. You're always going to be lacking if it's not coming from within yourself and that, you know. So you have to work on that, of course. You don't just get there by just in a second. It's a gradual process. But first you need to be conscious, and first you need to take accountability for your life and that. First you need to understand that everything that you are experiencing is coming from yourself and that. It's coming from yourself. It's all down to you. You know, your perspective is going to determine how you feel. Because two things can happen to the same person. One can have a negative perspective from it, and one can have a positive perspective from it. What's the difference? The way they view it. That's it. So work on your character, and several ways to do this and that. Obviously one way is to read books and that, man. Read self-development books about the mindset, you know. Really get into them, because there's a lot of information out there that if you read and apply it will make a big difference into your life. Also, I think it's important to practice being in solitude, man. Away from friends, away from family, just by yourself, no phone, just be by yourself. Now, some people will struggle with this, of course, because they'll get anxious, they'll have a feeling to go on their phone, feeling to be around people, you know. But when you're by yourself and that, you don't necessarily have to meditate, but just spending time alone Being happy within your own company is crucial, man. Crucial for your mental health, crucial for your progress as an individual. You know, so definitely spend time alone. And just raise your consciousness, man. Raise your level of consciousness. Because like, however conscious you are is going to determine your experience you're having. Now, if you're just blindly, if you're not aware, if you're not conscious and aware of your situations, the people, the environment, because all of these things have a factor to play into how you feel. You know, you have to understand, like your social media, when you go on there, you got the news, oh, the world war's going on, or your friends telling you this, and then you go on the feed, this celebrity doing that, this happened, that's affecting your mentality. You feel me? Same way if you speak to friends and you're around friends, they talk negatively or whatever they do and that, you're going to absorb that energy, that's going to affect you. Same with your work or school that you go to. Anything that you consume has an effect on you. You should already know that. If you're living consciously, if you're a conscious person, you already know that everything has an effect on you. Everything that you see, everything that you hear, everything that you come across has an effect on you. So you need to protect your energy and make sure you put your energy into things that are helping you grow, things that are like elevating your mindset, things that make you feel good, not things that are draining you. You know, once you start to do that, you become self-sufficient, self-reliant. And you get to a stage where you don't need people or need any situation to go your way to feel good within. Because the feeling within is all determined by you and that. You understand? So that is the message of the video, man. Don't rely on other people, man. Don't depend on others. Nothing should affect you. Nothing should affect how you feel but yourself and that. You know? And make sure the self-talk is positive. The things that you're telling yourself, the thoughts that you're having, because again, the thoughts have more power than you think. What conversation are you having with yourself? When you're speaking to yourself, is it positive? Are you lifting yourself up? You know, or are you beating yourself down? Are you telling yourself that you're ugly, telling yourself that you're not good enough, telling yourself that you're not where you need to be? What conversation are you having with yourself? And these thoughts that you're having, they're not necessarily coming from you. Like, a lot of people feel like the thoughts that they have here is them. It's their own fault, but it's not. Majority of the time, it's not your own fault. And if you meditate, you know this and that, because when you meditate, you'll come across situations and instances where, like, let's say the conversation you had with your friend, it's in your mind now, or that piece of news that it's in your mind. Your thoughts are coming basically from what you consume. You know, like, think about how much of your thought is original thought. Majority of the time, it's not even an original thought. It's literally something that you've seen, something that you read, something that you experienced. That's where it's coming from. It's not coming from within yourself and that, because you're too busy worrying about what other people are doing. So stop depending on others, man, for your happiness, to help you, to make you feel better, for anything, bro. You don't need no one to feel anything, bro. You need to be good within first. You know, a lot of people get into relationships, whether that is friendships or get into a relationship with their partner and that, but they're coming into that relationship with a miserable or negative state of mind and that, and they're looking for that person to make them feel better. That's what it is most of the time. You're looking for the next person to make you feel better. You're not able to feel good within yourself. That's why people drink, because, okay, I don't feel good and I feel a bit stressed out and that, let me have a smoke or let me have a drink so I can feel something different than that. You know, no external factors is needed, bro. It's all within yourself. That takes time and that. You know, things like working out, meditation, reading, solitude, all of these things here will help you on your journey of just mastering yourself and being self-reliant, man. So make sure you stick to these things and that. Obviously, one step at a time. Stop judging yourself and you will get there over a period of time, 100%. You know, but do not depend on others for anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Do not, and just focus on what you got going on. That's the message of the video. If the video brought you value, you got anything from it, man, make sure to smash that like button, man. Smashing the like button will get the video out there to more people, or more people can get the message. Comment down below, let me know what you got from the video or your own experiences, and definitely hit the red subscribe button, man, because the channel is all about self-development, improving yourself. As you can see from every video I've done, it's all self-empowering. You know, it helps you to get to that next level. That's all I'm trying to do with this channel. I really appreciate you watching the video to the end, and see you in my next one. Come on, come on, come on.